We are here today to tell you stories from all around the world. For instance, Amadou.
On February 11, 2009, I was researching about politics and war. I found that the President of Russia, Medvedev, and President Barack Obama are working to disarm nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons work by an atom called a neutron hitting a target nucleus, then it spills and makes fission product come in neutrons. This is the neutron over there. This is the target nucleus. When it hit it, it spills and makes fission products. In World War II, the United States created the first nuclear bomb and used it in Japan. It destroyed two cities. They are called Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Do you think the world should have nuclear weapons, Krishan?
Yeah, no, I do. They shouldn't have nuclear weapons because it can spread into other countries, and the other countries might have their babies. They might go into they might breathe in the poison from the nuclear weapons, and if the women or men, the women might have babies, and babies might have really bad effects like other arms and more toes and stuff like that. So I think, no, the world shouldn't have nuclear weapons.
I agree with Krishan. The nuclear bomb stays around for a very, very long time, and that it's like you can't take the sand out of the ocean and one person can't move a building.
Do you think the two countries should disarm the nuclear weapons?
I think that the two countries that have been fighting and that are using nuclear weapons should disarm them, because I don't think using nuclear bombs is the answer, because then it's a really powerful bomb, and even though when a country doesn't like another country, they shouldn't just destroy their whole city. That's really something, because then they probably know that that country is really low on money, and they wouldn't have enough money to replace all of that.
This world to show peace and happiness without a nuclear bomb, and this world, basically the world of destruction with the nuclear bomb.
Do you think that will really happen?
Continue to use the nuclear bombs, this will eventually happen. Maybe not exactly, but still, something like this. And if we stop using the nuclear bomb, it'll basically be peaceful and happy.
What is peace to you?
Well, I drew what peace is to me around my happy world. Peace to me is people alive, happy, and healthy, other than the dead people over here. And animals, the peace sign, and trees, and I also have a little owl.
Thank you, Serena, and now to you, Miriam.
I am going to tell you about the war going on in Rwanda. Rwanda gained independence from Belgium in 1962 after the Hutus uprising against the Tutsis wealthy class. Wealthy class is not a real class where you learn about being wealthy. Wealthy class is a group of wealthy people. The Tutsis were tall, light-skinned, and they herded cattle, and the Hutus were short, dark-skinned, and they were vegetable farmers. The Hutus were the majority, but the Tutsis had a higher social status because of their lighter skin. In 1973, the General Habyarimana gained control of Rwanda for 20 years. Things were running stable until 1994 when General Habyarimana's plane crashed. The Tutsis were held responsible. The Hutus committed genocide against the Tutsis. Genocide means to murder someone because of their race, religion, and characteristics. First 100 days of the war, 800,000 Tutsis were killed. The U.S. led by Bill Clinton did nothing about it. As you see here, this is the flag of Rwanda.
And this is the country where Alexis is pointing to.
So Carol, do you think it was right for Bill Clinton to have done nothing about the war going on in Rwanda during his presidency?
No, Mariama. I think it was wrong. I think it was right for Bill Clinton to not have done anything during his presidency, because if he had done something, we didn't actually know what was going to happen, and we didn't, like, the weapons and stuff like that start coming out of the air, and anyway.
What about you, Alexis?
I think no, because if Bill Clinton didn't do nothing, then it would have been going on for years and years and years, and more people could have died, and that it was like he was watching them die one by one, and like the world is a puzzle and everybody's a piece to it, and it'll be wrong for everybody to die, and the puzzle will lose more pieces.
Well, you are right about everybody's a part of the puzzle, but also if Bill Clinton wanted to go to Rwanda and talk to the Hutus, and what if the Tutsis didn't like it? They didn't like what Bill Clinton did, and probably, with the little money that they have left, they'll probably kill Bill Clinton.
Well, if they had a little bit of money, then Bill Clinton could have did something about it, because he could have had them give them money to like live, and but he should just convince them that fighting is wrong and the war would go nowhere.